Hey, quick disclaimer, this video was originally made in July 2025, but I'm uploading it now due to many boring reasons. It will still be enjoyable, but just keep that in mind. New content should be coming weekly from now on, but let's get started. Geometry Dash is a game that revolves around difficulty. The most challenging levels are repeatedly thrust into the spotlight and praised, and for good reason. The creators who design these levels and the players who conquer them are all incredibly talented, and I want to make that clear. However, when it comes to top 1 levels, there has been a problem plaguing them for years, the repetitive style that many of them adopt. Today, I'm going to discuss why the new era of top 1 levels is breaking that trend and why it's truly amazing for the game and the community as a whole. So, to begin, let me discuss what the old era of top 1s were. They all revolved around one concept. Hell. I'm sure you are all very familiar with hell levels in Geometry Dash, but here is a definition. Hell levels are levels that are usually coated red and are really edgy and nightmarish. This style of level is very common with harder demons, and is almost never used in easier difficulty levels. This is because of people's belief that harder levels in Geometry Dash should be more intimidating, and a good way to portray that is by making the levels look scary and evil. I mean, it makes sense and it does work, but the main problem is, it has been done to death. So many levels have used the hell style because, well, it just makes sense to use. Hard level equals scary and hellish. Easy level equals calm and cutesy. That is pretty much how it has been for years on this game. And I feel like the top 1s have suffered the most. Let's look at the first ever recorded top 1 demon, Demon Park. Boom, we see it instantly, it is literally named Demon Park. Alright, what about the next one? To the Grave. Oh, there it is again, Grave. Trust me, we can keep going down the list, but the first level that I believe breaks away from this style is probably Sonic Wave. It doesn't really have much to do with the hell theme, and hey, the main color is blue. So it took around 14 previous top 1s before we actually got a level which wasn't about anything evil or edgy. See the problem form? Hell levels weren't a problem to begin with, but the style is just way too overused at this point. Now I would like to bring up 2 levels which I believe are the ones to finally start making an effect on this debate, Zodiac and the Golden. These 2 levels strayed away from the hell and edgy theme, with Zodiac being a really bright and colourful mega collab and the Golden being about an ancient city in a jungle. Now these are really great and were received very well by the community. They started making people think about all the top 1s that had been hell styled, and they were so refreshing to see. But those weren't the ones to make the biggest effect. A very recent top 1 had such a big controversy in the Geometry Dash community on if it should be rated, and it wasn't a hell-styled level. Let me introduce a level you've probably seen way too many times, Tidal Wave. Now, Tidal Wave is one of the most unique top 1s we've ever seen. A beach and water themed level is so rare to see, and for it to be a top 1 or even an extreme demon in the first place is amazing. But before we discuss Tidal Wave's effect on level style, let me bring up the drama surrounding its rating. Tidal Wave was not rated for around 5 months after its verification, and many people were left wondering why. Main topics that were discussed were its decoration not being good enough, which I actually agreed with when the level was first verified. I'm gonna go on a little tangent here, but I really did not like this level when it first released. I thought it looked really bad and I did not want it to be rated. But as time went on, I started to really love the level and was soon wanting it rated. But anyway, the topic that was also discussed when it wasn't being rated was the style of the level, and how it was unique and it was trying something new. And that was used as a reason why people thought it should have gotten rated. And it's true, this level being so unique is what makes it stand out among other top 1s, and I dare say, I think Tidal Wave is one of the best top 1s we've ever had. And I believe this level marks the start of a new era for top 1s. Looking into the future top 1s to come, we can see many levels which are not edgy or hellish, which is really great to see. The first one I want to bring up is Amethyst, which is currently being verified by Trick. Amethyst is a sort of sequel to the Golden, and it is based around crystals and caves, with the level's main color being purple. This is exactly what I want to see, a top 1 level being created around an interesting style and trying something new. Another level we can look at is Cosmos Unleashed, which is one of the coolest levels I've ever seen, and it's not even out yet. This level is kind of edgy, but in a different way. It's based around space and black holes, which is still a much better theme than the Hell theme, even if it is still trying to be scary. The final level I would like to bring up in this new era is potentially one of the most influential. This level goes completely against the Hell style and is absolutely beautiful. The level in question is Ascension to Heaven. This level is, dare I say, the perfect top 1. After all of the Hell levels we've seen, a level about the polar opposite, Heaven, is really powerful. It's dramatic and intimidating in the best way possible, and it will send shockwaves throughout the community once it is released. This is the one level which truly shows that maybe having top 1s that aren't edgy can be a great thing, and how the people who will be the ones to create future top 1s should try out different styles that haven't been done before, because they might create something magnificent. And that brings me on to my next point. Top 1s don't need to be scary or intimidating. The aspect that makes them powerful is more about them being dramatic and tense, which can be achieved through every style if done correctly. But now let's discuss what I think future top 1s that have yet to be created will be like in terms of style. I think Tidal Wave was a crucial step in moving away from Hell-themed top 1s, but there is still a long way to go. Many of the future top 1s which are currently being verified are still Hell-themed, as now, for every grief there is a Heliopolis. And that shows that many creators are trying to move away from the Hell theme, and are succeeding in doing so. With some of the most hyped up levels being completely unique, I think that as time goes on and we get more updates to the game, people will create many more unique styled levels, and who knows, in the future, maybe the overused style will be shifted away from the Hell style and will be the space style or something. Who really knows what could happen? All we can do is keep supporting the creators who try new things and support levels which experiment. Anyway, I just want to make it very clear that I'm not calling out the Hell style or anything. It's still a really well used style with some great levels utilizing it. I'm just explaining how variety could help the community create some really unique and creative levels in the future, and maybe spice up the demon list as most creators restrict themselves to using the Hell style. But what do you think about the Hell style as a whole? Let me know down in the comments. Also, what is your favorite building style in Geometry Dash? Let me know.